Okay, I from Team Psycho Affirmative. Okay, I will. Why by smoking is effective for everything, and okay. Pillow is not something that's written in stone that cannot change forever at any cost, because in the following time, pillow can survive better than the previous pillow, considered to be known for longer artist standard welfare, in which belief in the standard soul be the use by a rational authority is a never standard of welfare that can implement to everyone without inflicting any harm and right violation to the society rather than personal value. Certain communal value that is very subjective and not mostly based irrationality. So that's why we truly believe it's okay government impose many regulation in the order to to change the previous value of the society. We believe that it's okay to harm yourself as long as the definition have this under subjective irrational standard. In the first place, definition right to welfare should be universal, so relative to certain individual or communities mean will obligation to government ensure that everyone can enjoy the right equally, because equality is one of the most important qualifications of the requirements of a good democratic country. Since democratic countries should be ensured that everyone could get equal treatment in the law. There's a universal standard and definition of appeal performance that could be accommodate and facilitate the necessity of the people and the society should be contracted by the sake of the society. The generation of the value of standard welfare, human values, extreme improve the made in a uniform way to ensure the appropriate mean the settlement toward society can be equal performance. Indeed, a democratic country is established for the diversity of value among a society is good preliminary step to start a democratic country, but later on, when democratic system already been developing, then ensure the stability and sustainability of a democratic country in the providing of the right of welfare to all level society. We strongly believe equality is more important ingredient to maintain the positive development of democratic countries along. Take an example of a democratic country's world and not leaders country established from so many different value, but the society has agreed to the both together under similar law of the ensure the mutual treatment. The all level society can be performed without have to be differentiated based of the respective personal or communal value. Inevitably, equality in a treatment can only be achieved in the society both universal standard of human right, not different value in each society in this country. The leader opposition believe that pure personal choice so evidently justifiable when it involves the process of informed choice, voluntarily dedication as a mechanism. The leader of opposition state is the individual hard ready weak hard benefit of the personal choice, the agreement from the information that give a government, and the even if this individual decide would choose, still the personal choose activity regardless the harm consequence that might the government still have respect this individual dedication and the reason that the individual have made rational calculus and still one choose perform personal choice and the reason prestige the fellow believer under artist definition welfare and happiness, but we will we still strongly believe national body authority and the liberal society that shall be preserved. The government and the sky value is element respected basic human right to its member, not suggest the members their basic human right is member not suggest member is that they basic human right exchange of personal common welfare. Actually, government will not make cultural values of personal value most likely consider the best irrationally as a long practice to respect the fellow does harm the other himself. Government found the other fellow person community the harder himself than will when we government in the interpret to stop in harmful practice. Okay. Point. From the perspective harm analogy, allowing society harmful personal choice will only perspective society consider and process dedication hard to use acceptable. We believe the process of the determinability of the individual left side his personal have feeling logic about anything way the heart and it is logic blinded by personal feeling and education that may no longer have a qualification but considered as recent education is the issue was being ignored by the government. The rationality definition among the society will develop to more negative way that will populist logical fallacy to put logic behind and the personal feeling anything else we just certainly consider as a versus rationality. Rationality will only let individual perform self toward their basic human right is the case with strongly believe the imperial human right and stipulation human right no matter blindly whoever you are when you are sacrificing your basic human right for the sake respective for the perspective of this irrational value and we believe that so will obligation of the government to you stop from making a poor irrational decision toward your life. Okay, thanks.